Okay, so today I wanted to talk some about trends in the running shoe industry. I'm not a fortune teller, so I can't tell you all the changes that are coming up, but I can talk some about the trends and what we're seeing over the last few years. Some of the biggest things have been a greater emphasis on shoes for different runners. Be it, it used to be everybody just had a daily trainer, and you might have a flat for a race shoe, but now there are flats. There are race shoes with carbon fiber plates. There are high tempo trainers that are for hard workouts. They make regular daily trainers. They make high cushion shoes for people that just want a lot of cushion and to be able to burn through the miles with less pain. So there's a lot more variety of shoes. And even when I first started running, I don't even remember there being trail running shoes. And then the first ones were just a very standard one trail shoe for everybody. Now you're going to get some that are with a very moderate outsole that are more meant for road to trail or gravel. You get some that are just more of an everyday trail type shoe. And then you get some with deep lugs that are meant for mud or heavy technical terrain. And like I said, you have all the same sort of differentiation within the road shoe lines. So one of the other big advances has been the foams that they're now using. They're now using all these advanced foams with, there seems to be a race to have the best foam out there. There's now P-backs and nitrogen infused foams, which they call hypercritical. Lots of ways to try to make the shoe more performance oriented. Also make it softer and lighter at the same amount of stack height. A lot of these newer foams will add durability to the shoe. They definitely add energy return, a little bit more bounce when you hit the ground. And they're able to add more cushion without adding necessarily more weight. And the plates that propel you are now built into a lot of shoes that are really good for race day. All this technology, and it doesn't seem to be stopping. There are now people that are doing, originally they came out with one big carbon fiber plate. Now they're coming out with plates of different designs and different shapes. Some shoes have multiple plates to do different things. And now instead of just a carbon fiber plate for propulsion, you'll see shoes putting in a plate of some type, either carbon fiber, or they may be just using a nylon plate or something that's actually built in a way that's supposed to add for stability. They're improving the construction techniques to improve comfort and performance. Just like I was talking about putting in the plates in different ways to give it stability or performance gains. They're also doing things like dual density midsoles, where you'll have a harder foam along the bottom or along the outsides to give it stability, but then you're putting a softer, more cushioned one to make the ride softer in the middle. They're also doing things with stability shoes, like using guide rail type technology or putting a little extra firmness here or there instead of using the old posting techniques the way they did in the shoes. And they're also now, you no longer, back when I first started running, everybody had the last. It would be like almost like a hard last in the bottom of the shoe. Well, now they don't really have those hard and fast last, and there's even some shoes made without a strobo board, without any change between between where your foot is and the midsole. There traditionally has been a strobo board, a little small, thin layer that goes between the two. Well, now some companies are even getting rid of that to try to drop the weight. One of the huge things that has been happening has been higher stack heights. I laugh working at the running store. It seems like every shoe they're coming up with more and more stack height, more and more cushion. I'm mixed on that. I think it's good in that it can add some comfort, but I'm not sure if it's always good to go to a max cushion thing, because I think it's some good. There is some good in feeling the ground and having your foot naturally be able to adjust to the ground. So I'm not 100% sold on the max cushion idea all the time. But to the plus side of the shoe companies, as they've been adding it more and more stack height, the shoes have not really been getting heavier because of the changes in the shoe construction and the foams they're using. They're able to keep the weight down, still last as longer, give more comfort, and without adding necessarily a lot of weight. So I really don't know where we're going now. I assume they're still going to keep innovating with the shoe construction and the foams and things that they're using. I look forward to seeing what's developed in the running shoe world, but it is pretty amazing all the technology that goes into the shoes compared to 10 or 20 years ago. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the future in shoe technology. If you have any comments, please put them down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And keep moving!